Good evening, good evening, good evening, everyone. Hope you all are having a great day. Hope you had a great weekend. We appreciate everyone joining tonight. Mr. Thomas is running a few minutes behind. He had to take care of some family things, but he'll be joining us shortly. However, tonight, just like always, he has prepared a treat for us all. Tonight, the lady that we'll be presenting is none other than our very own Miss Natasha Ismail. She's not a stranger to any of us, so we don't have to go too far in detail of all the success and the great things she's done, not just in this business, but in her personal life as well. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to share the screen because she has a very, very special message for us tonight. And what she's going to be talking about is going back to the basics. So she's going to help us get back refocused on our business tonight so that we can make sure we take care of these last 4 months better than we've done so far in 2020. So with that being said, I want to introduce or reintroduce to everyone our top producing regional director, Miss Natasha Ismail. Are you there, ma'am?
Yes, I am, Mr. Clemens. Thank you so much. How's everybody doing? I am so excited to be on tonight. I want to thank Mr. Clemens for that amazing introduction. Look at this slide. This slide is beautiful. And I want to thank Mr. Thomas for giving me the chance to be on here tonight. I see all of these beautiful faces, everybody throwing me hearts and clapping, and I appreciate it so, so much. And I'm just really excited because, guys, guess what? It's back to basics, okay? It is August. People go back to school, so school is now in session, but for us. And guess what? The test is coming. Because when you start school, what happens? The teacher teaches us, and then what's in the end? There's a test. And remember, you can't have testimony without a test. So what I'm gonna do is help everybody get back to basics, and we're gonna get ready for that test that's coming pretty soon. So the first thing that we're gonna do is, I thought we'd do something fun today. So I know Mr. Thomas always has fun on like his happy hours and things like that. But today what I'm gonna do is have a little bit of fun through teaching. I know I'm super serious all the time, and that's just the way that I was raised. That's just how I am. So I felt like I should give people a different perspective today. So what we're gonna do is we've prepared a little treat. So we're gonna roll a short clip of a video of a movie. And I have not seen this movie yet. It's on my list, but we're gonna watch this clip. And what I want you guys to do is pay attention to the people in the clip and pay attention to what they're doing and how they're doing it. So we're gonna roll that clip, we're gonna pause, I'm gonna come back, and then we're gonna talk about it. And then we're gonna do that a couple more times. All right, Mr. Clemens, we're ready to roll it.
I'm really busy, sir.
No, look, I understand.
Doctor, I'm really busy here myself. Look,
We're gonna come back to you in 1 month with one idea and one idea only. If you like what we have to say, great. We'll do business. If not,
worst case scenario, you're gonna hear yourself a new business idea.
Whoever took that X-ray, it is useless.
We're gonna
part as friends. That's fair, right?
Of what?
Doc, are you working with $1 million?
$1 in the market right now.
Who is this again?
Hey, tell me something. You're a doctor. Have you ever heard of a drug called Benadryl?
It's being manufactured by MSC Pharmaceuticals.
No.
Well, listen, okay? Listen, it's in the 3rd stage of FDA approval, all right?
Word is it's gonna be approved within the next 3 months. And it could be tomorrow for all I know.
But, I'm getting ahead of myself, and you're real busy over there. So why don't I just send you out
The information you requested about the firm.
No, wait. Forget the info. Forget the info.
Well, let's talk about this now.
What was the name of that drug again?
Could you hold on for 1 second?
I'm gonna get,
A senior broker who's a little more familiar with that particular stock, all right? Hold on a second, okay? 1 second.
Okay. So on this part, so for those of you that haven't seen this movie, the name is The Boiler Room, like boiling crab, The Boiler Room. Now it's about stocks and like hedge fund stuff like that. So what I want everyone to notice is this guy was trying to sell a doctor on a drug, right? So on Benadryl, right? Now, when he first started the call, did everybody notice his posture? So I think the chat is open so people can type in the chat. What was his posture like? Number 2, What was his confidence level like because of his posture being that way? So what was his posture like, and what was his confidence like because of that? So now let me explain this a little bit more. When he first started the call, he was hunched over. He was hunched over, looking at his script. He had a script. Posture was low and desperate. Yes, Miss Brewer. Yes, that's exactly what it was. Fear of, yes, Miss TJ, I'm getting to that. Genius. Yes. So he was hunched over. He's reading his script. He's looking at the script, and his shoulders are forward. Now, we know through people like Tony Robbins and all these speakers that your posture has to be like shoulders back, head up. If I asked everybody right now to close your eyes and tell me what a person looks like when they're depressed, you know exactly how to describe a person that's depressed. Their shoulders are down, their head is down, their eyes are down, they don't make eye contact, they're hunched over. We know what that looks like even without looking at a person that's depressed. But on the other hand, if I ask you, okay, now close your eyes, tell me what a confident person looks like, tell me what a happy person looks like, what do they look like? Shoulders back, head up, they make eye contact, right? So notice when he was making the call, he was hunched over and he was trying to read his script, right? Now, he goes into the call in that position, which sets the tone for his whole call. So understand that whole call was set because of his physical movement and because of his posture that he went in it with. Now, Miss Akiko is saying yes, 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 so she knows. Now, can we agree that motion creates emotion? Write that down. Motion creates emotion. If you're sitting in a hunched over position, are you gonna have energy? No. Are you gonna have confidence? No. Are you gonna be able to sell anybody anything? No. So what does posture have to be like? Back, shoulders back. Sometimes people make phone calls walking around, they do jumping jacks beforehand. Why do we do all that? Because people can hear your emotions in your voice. They can hear it. If I call somebody and hey Jabri, yeah, so, I needed to talk to you about something. I really had to ask you. I mean, you don't have to do anything. You don't have to say yes or anything, but, I was just wondering, do you think he's gonna want to listen to what I'm saying? No, I don't even want to listen to me. So why is he gonna want to listen to me? The way it has to be, look, if I call you, hey, Miss Diane, I'm so excited. First of all, how are you doing? How are things going? Oh my, I'm so excited. You will not believe what's happening. How excited is she gonna be to hear what I have to say? Look at her. Look at Miss Diane. She's about to jump out of the screen. That's how you want to be on the phone because people can hear it. Now, the next thing that he did was he piqued his interest, okay? So he piqued his interest. He said, look, there's people that are buying these shares. These are selling out, blah, blah, blah. He's creating value. We know creating value is important. So write that down, creating value. Then at the end, what does he do? He kind of takes it away and he's like, well, I could just maybe send you some information. Exactly, Miss TJ. So as he continued, his posture started changing a little bit. Now, once he gets towards the end of the call, what happens? He says, you know what? I could just send you some information. And he was still not sure because he didn't think he could close the doctor. So he told him, look, I'll just send you some information. But what did the doctor say? No. I want to hear it now. I want to hear it now. I'm not waiting. I want to hear it now. How many of us would love if somebody said that to us? They were like, no, I'm so excited. I can't wait. I need to know now. We would be so excited when somebody said, no, I need to know now. But that doesn't happen if we don't create the value for what it is that we have. And if we don't have the posture that it takes to make that call in the first place to create that value. Then he got as far as the doctor saying, I would hear more about it. And he said, yes. Did everybody notice? He froze. That tells me he probably never got that far before. He froze. He didn't even know what to do once he closed it. He had no idea. So what did he say in the end? What did he say? Let me get one of my superiors to explain more. Meaning our upline, our mentor, whoever's helping us. Three-way call. So they do all the work and they close it for us. So now we're gonna roll the second part of the clip. Pay attention to what happens.
Okay, so his name's Dr. Jacobson. I'd say from the sound of it, he's definitely...
Well, I don't want to hear it, kid.
Okay.
Hi, Dr. Jacobs. This is Chris Marlin over at JT Marlin.
Marlon.
Right, he's my father.
He's my mother.
So my associate tells me you're interested in one of our stocks.
Your wife's on break.
I will call her back. Yes, MSC sounds like it might be interesting.
Might be. Might be doesn't sell stock at the rate MSC's going for, Dr. Jacobs. We're talking very high volume here.
Oh, well, I still have to run it by my people.
That's great, Doc, if you want to miss yet another opportunity here and watch your colleagues get rich doing clinical trials, then don't buy a share and hang up the phone.
Well, hold on a second now. I didn't say that. I just want to talk about it some more.
All right. So now, did you all see when he called his upline? That's like us yelling for Mr. Thomas. Okay. So he yelled for his superior to come, which just happens to be Vin Diesel, ladies. Vin Diesel. All right. Now, when he came into the picture, he knew it. What was his posture like? Type it in the chat. What was Vin Diesel's posture like compared to the kid that was on the phone earlier? He was confident. He came in there like, I got this. He jumped over tables to get there. He jumped over tables, peek and pass, sharp, confident. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, closer. Yes, closer. So look, compare Vin Diesel's posture to the first guy. Who do you think is going to close it? The first guy or Vin Diesel? Vin Diesel, right? So now he had the posture. He was confident. Now, what does that tell us? In comparing it, Miss TJ said it. We peek and we pass. So the person that you're working with, if you're working with your upline regional director, regional vice president, senior vice president, they're going to help you with this. But what our goal is we pique the interest and then we pass it to somebody that can help us. And it's not that you don't know the information or that we don't know it. The simple fact is, if somebody comes to us and we pique their interest and then we try to explain it to them, guess what? They're going to keep asking you questions, because as soon as you get one question, what happens? You get another one, you get another one, you get another one. And then subconsciously, you are planting the seed that if that person joins, they will have to know everything that you know. So you're making it unduplicatable. And I didn't know that until I was about maybe 6 months to a year in the business. So when we keep it simple, if I pique Akiko's interest and then I say, I edify Mr. Thomas and I pass, who do you think, is she gonna come ask me more questions? No, because I clearly let her know and I passed it on to Mr. Thomas, right? Now, if I get somebody that's a regional director, regional vice president, senior vice president, even an upline executive team leader, whoever it is that you're working with, if I get that person on the call that has experience, do you think they're going to close them? And do you think they're going to get as many questions as if you would have gotten? No. And especially if it's friends or family, you do not want to explain it to friends and family. Ladies and gentlemen, you peek and pass, okay? Now, in the end, what did Vin Diesel do? He fear of lost him. The doctor was like, well, I want to talk more about it. And Vin Diesel was like, well, I don't have that much time. He fear of lost him. What did the doctor end up saying? Okay. All right. Okay. That's it. His posture was the key. The first guy, the doctor was blowing him off, not even paying attention to him, strong language, and know your objections or responses. Yes, Miss TJ, yes. Know the objections. Let me ask I'll ask this later. Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm getting too excited. All right, we're gonna roll part number 3. Yes, urgency, Mr. Culver.
No, I didn't say that. I just want to talk about it some more.
Honestly, Doc, I don't have the time. This stock is blowing up right now. The whole firm's going nuts. Hold on, let me open up the door to my office. See that, Doc? That's my trading floor. Now I have a million calls to make to a million other doctors who are already in the know. I can't walk you through this right now. I'm sorry.
Okay, let's do this.
Now, since you're a new account, I cannot go any higher than 2,000 shares. I'm sorry.
2,000? Are you nuts? That is way beyond what I was thinking. 2,000? Jesus. Listen, I'm curious. Why can't you sell me any more than that?
Well, we like to establish a relationship with our clients on something small before we get to the more serious trades. Let me show you several percentage points on this small trade, and then we'll talk about doing future business.
That sounds good. Give me the 2,000 shares.
Done.
You sure you can't do any better on this one?
I'm sorry, Dr. Jacobs. I can't. I'm sorry.
No, all right. We'll start with this trade then.
Great. I promise we'll swing for the fences on the next one. Do you want that confirmation sent to your office or your mansion?
Very funny, Mr. Marlin.
Let me put my secretary on, and she'll take down your info. It was a pleasure doing business with you. Done and done.
How good was that? Now we could stop screen share for a minute, Mr. Clemens. Now, check this out. What did he do in this third part? What happened in this third part? He edified what was happening. He created value. So how are you creating value when you talk to people? When you talk to people about an online opportunity, about a work from home business, about a part-time opportunity? How do we do that? He assumed the close, Mr. Tim. Yes. He went in with the mentality thinking this person is going to sign for this. He had it in his mind. Remember, belief is everything. And when I talked about that last Monday, if you haven't heard it, go back to the channel, listen to all the videos, like all the videos, subscribe to the channel, do all of that. But belief is everything. If you don't go in with that belief, ladies and gentlemen, you're not going to close it. Point blank, period. How many times have we gone in to take a test back in college or high school and you just go in thinking, I'm going to bomb it. I'm going to bomb it. It's not going to go well. It's not gonna, and you end up bombing it. You said you were going to bomb it. Obviously that it went down, right? Now, what if you said, like the time that you studied for it and said, I got this. I got this. I'm going to pass it. I'm going to get an A. I got this. And guess what happened? That's exactly what happened because your belief level was higher. Whatever you think and believe, that's what's going to happen. Your thoughts become reality. They manifest. Whatever we say ends up manifesting. But if you never say something that's positive in the first place, it's not going to manifest. Everything starts with that belief. Every time you go to make a phone call, I want you to think about Vin Diesel and think about this scene. Think about the first guy compared to Vin Diesel. The second guy closed it. The first one didn't even know what he was doing. He was reading the script, but he piqued a doctor's interest that wasn't even giving him the time of day. But when he passed it, guess what? Vin Diesel came in and closed. He's saying that these shares are selling so fast. I can only give you this much. He wanted more in the end because he took it away from him. He wanted more. And I'm going to teach everyone how to do that tonight. So Mr. Clemens, can you please get the PowerPoint up? Oh my God, this is crazy. Just remember that people right now need ACN. ACN is growing and going with or without you, me, Mr. Thomas, or them, anyone. It's still going with or without anyone. Wouldn't you want to be there for the ride? People need ACN more than ever. Robert Kiyosaki on Twitter yesterday promoted network marketing. He told people, join network marketing companies. This is one of the wealthiest men in the world that is telling people to join network marketing. Yet we're over here basically like begging people to join when people should be begging us to join. because we should be so specific with who we want to work with. We talked about raising your standards. It's already August of 2020. Granted, nobody thought that the world would be like this since March, but guess what? It is. Are you keeping your lemons, or are you making lemonade out of it? We have 5 months left, and it's going to be 2021. How many of us had goals to be a certain position or make a certain amount of income during this year? But we just feel like we're giving up inside. We can't be like that. I know this is hard. I know times are crazy. It is emotionally and mentally draining, and it is one of the hardest things that anybody has had to go through. But if you give up, you can't change anything. Don't forget, you're holding the baton for your family. You're that third person. If you stop running now, what's going to happen to everybody else? So, sample peaks. Everybody get your notebooks. Write notes. Now, sample peaks. What I'm going to do is give everybody examples of some peaks and then some inviting and how we can do this. Ready? So the first one. So everybody write down sample peaks, write down number 1. Now the C and the W on the left-hand side in the parentheses indicates that you can use this with a cold market or a warm market prospect. So I made it a little bit easier on everyone. Versus thinking, well, what do I say to someone that I know? Or what do I say to someone that I don't know? Well, here's something that you can say to both of them. So number 1, do you keep your income options open? Everybody say that with me. Number 1, do you keep your income options open? Come on, Ms. Diane. Come on, Mr. Payon. Let's go. Do you keep your income options open? Mr. Hector, do you keep your income options open? Mr. Culver, do you keep your income options open? Mr. Corey, Mr. Tim, Mr. Harrison Mills, Mr. Ishmael, do you keep your income options open? That's simple. That's it. That is it. Done. Because guess what? What answers can you get with that? There's only 3 answers. There should really only be 2, but there's 3 answers that we get. Yes, no, what is it? Yes, no, what is it? Let me ask you this. In school, if you knew you were going to take a test and it was open book and you had the answers, would you be worried about it? No, you'd be confident because you have the answers, you know the answers. With this, do you keep your income options open? If they say yes, then we know we need to invite right after that. If they say no, okay, great. Thank you so much. That's another no you can check off, okay? If they say, what is it? We're going to teach you that too. Simple. So there's no reason not to have confidence with this. All right. Now, number 2, right? C and W, again, cold market and warm market. Crazy times, aren't these? Or crazy times, aren't they? It's a crazy time, isn't it? Have you been impacted by the situation? Done. That's it. Crazy times, aren't they? Have you been impacted by the situation? Well, you know, I just got let go. My wife's still working. I'm trying to look for another job. You know, I'm getting unemployment. I don't even know if I'm going to go back to work. Oh, see? I'm telling you. Read Miss Collins' chat, everyone. Oh. So it's serious. That's serious. I'm not going to say it on the call, but everybody can go ahead and read the comment and then we can talk about that later. But just know that things are crazy. They really are. And as much as we can, we always hear people, so Tony Robbins and Robert Kiyosaki and Grant Cardone and everybody always talks about winter is coming, winter is coming. Well, if you're not gathering like the ant, like Mr. Thomas says during the summertime, then during the wintertime, you're not going to have anything. You have to gather things during the summer months in order to be prepared for the winter months. This that we're doing right now, not everybody's going to take it seriously. Some people will, some people won't, but that's just how we work. But those of us that take advantage of this time, even if you're not getting results right now, just keep going. This is our summer that we're preparing for the winter for. But if you take that time for granted, nobody's promised tomorrow. If we do not take this time to work our business, we're not going to be prepared when winter comes, and that's not going to be okay. So it's as simple as that. Crazy times, aren't they? Because guess what? That's a conversation starter. Right there, I asked it and Miss Diane typed in the chat. It's that simple because guess what? Everybody wants someone to talk to. Everybody wants to tell people what they're feeling. If they feel like they're someone that they can talk to, are they going to trust you? Yes or yes? Yes. Are they going to do business with you? Yes, because they trust you. So if you ask them, how have you been impacted by the situation? You can even go as far as like David Lowe, you can say, how have you been impacted financially by the situation? So you can add that in there in parentheses. How have you been impacted financially by the situation? Just in that, they're going to start telling you, well, I lost my job. I can't go to work. We were reading about football stadiums and baseball stadiums. Do you know how many people do not have a job right now because of that? People that would go and clean the stands or the bathrooms. They can't even do that anymore. They're talking about baseball stadiums and football stadiums. The games are going to go on, but there's going to be no people in the arena. They're going to play sound effects of people. There's a lot of people looking. We just have to keep looking. And we literally have to ask people, who do you know? Now, the next one, number 3. This is preferably for warm market. Preferably for warm market. Hey, so I'm really excited, Akiko. Look, I found a way to make some extra money during these crazy times. Are you interested? That's it. That's it. Akiko's like, yes, tell me. That's it. Hey, look, you can even ask them beforehand. Hey, how are you? How's it going? You can even use those two together. It doesn't really matter. Hey, how are you doing? Look, I'm really excited right now because I found a way to make some extra money during these crazy times. Are you interested? You can make it kind of like a secret because when you're trying to tell people a secret, what happens? They want to hear it. They'll come closer. Exactly. Miss Diane's all up in the screen. I love it. So they'll come closer. They'll want to know. So look, I'm really excited. I found a way to make some extra money during these crazy times. Are you interested? Bam. That's it. Okay, next one. All right, now this is for cold/warm. And you guys can screenshot this, take a picture of this, whatever you want to do, because I want this to help everyone. Now, cold or warm market. Hey, I met someone that's expanding an online business and they're teaching people how to work from home. Are you interested? That's it. Simple. Simple. Are you interested? So I call Marie. Hey, Marie. So how are you? Da-da-da. Okay, great. Look, I met someone that's expanding an online business and they're teaching people how to work from home. Are you interested? Of course. Look, you already told them it's online. You told them, I met someone that's expanding, so you took yourself out of the way. They're teaching people how to work from home. Are you interested? That's it. There's only 3 answers that we can get, ladies and gentlemen, from any single one of these. Yes, no, what is it? Yes, no, what is it? A maybe means what is it? Yes, no, what is it? That's it. Like Mr. Nelson, we're always talking about you have to find 5 thirsty horses that need water. Think about what we're trying to do. Are we holding the water? We're looking for the horses to come to us, or are we looking for the horses? You can't wait. You can't wait. We have to be the ones to go find them. We have to find them. Okay, next. All right, now if they have questions, because people have questions, but questions are good because that means that they're interested. So if they have questions, this is what we do. Number 1. What type of business is it? An online one. Just kidding. You didn't say that. But if they ask you what type of business is it, this is what you can say to warm market. Or if you're trying to be smart, you can say an online one. I just told you it's an online one. So for warm market, this is what I would like for you to see. But most importantly, I want you to be online for support. Can you do that for me? That's it. That's what you got to see. But more importantly, I need you on there for support. Can you do that for me? Listen to the difference in my voice. If you talk from the heart, it's perceived different. versus if you're excited versus if you're unconfident or sad. So look, Diane, that's a great question. That's exactly why I need you to be on the Zoom. And I need you on there for moral support. Can you do that for me? She's not gonna say no, right? That's what friends are for. All right, next. Now, this is what you can say to a cold market or warm market. The business is 95% visual, and I don't want to explain anything incorrectly, but Mr. Thomas is having a webinar tomorrow at 6 p.m. If I could get you on, would you be able to attend? If I would you. If I would you. Because you're meeting them halfway, okay? So if I say, look, Jabri, the business is 95% visual, dude, and I don't want to explain it incorrectly, but Mr. Thomas is having a webinar on Tuesday at 6 p.m. Dude, if I could get you on, will you be on there? If I could get you on, will you be there? If I could get you on, would you attend? If I would you. So when we say there or the expert, that just means the person that you're working, Diane's laughing over there. That just means the person that you're working with, okay? Now remember, with all of these, you want to make it sound like you. So I say dude to people that I know. So when I say dude, you're in, right? So you say, dude, look, the business is 95% visual, and I don't want to explain it incorrectly. And that kind of sounds like Mr. Tarali too, for those of you that know Mr. Tarali. So look, but Mr. Thomas is having a webinar Tuesday at 6. If I can get you in, would you be able to attend? Done. All right, next one. Okay, this is for cold market and warm market. Look, I don't know all the details, but they're going to be covering it Tuesday at 6 o'clock. If I could get you on, will you be able to attend? So it's saying the same thing, but we just cut out the first part. So look, that's a great question, dude. I don't know all the details, but they're going to be covering it on Tuesday at 6 o'clock. If I can get you on, would you be able to attend? That's it. They can't ask you any more questions because you literally just told them. And if they ask you again, it's like, dude, I just told you I don't know all the details. But they're going to be covering it Tuesday at 6. So if I can get you on, would you be able to attend? If they ask you again, you do the same thing they do. Look, I don't know all the details. I wish I did. I don't. But they'll be covering it Tuesday. Do you guys see what's happening? You keep repeating. You turn into a parrot at that point. But after the third time, look, I'm getting another call. I got to go. Click. We don't have time to keep going back and forth. We don't keep playing tag with people. Okay? Now, next one. All right. When they say okay, so we don't get stuck like the kid in the video did, I'm going to teach everyone what to say. So if they say okay, great. I'm going to send you the link and someone from the office is going to call you to confirm. That's it. Okay, great. I'm going to send you a link and someone from the office is going to call to confirm. Or you can say, great, I'll send you a link once it's closer to the webinar and someone's going to be texting or calling you to confirm. So keep an eye out for that. That's it. So that way when they say, okay, we don't get stuck. We know what we're going to say. So it helps if you practice this with a friend or somebody else that's in ACN, you can practice it. Or during power hours, you can practice it a couple times and then you go for it. Then you get on the phone. And let me tell you something. That first phone call that you make is going to be one of the hardest calls. The phone is going to be so heavy. But the second call that you make, it's going to get a little bit lighter. And the third call is going to be a little bit lighter than that. So the first one is the hardest. But after you start, it gets easier. Just like anything else. Okay, next. Now, if they have questions, if they have more questions and they keep asking questions, say, look, hey, I'm actually getting another call. Are you going to be able to join or not? Now, are you really getting another call? It does happen because it happens a lot to me. I don't know about you, but look, hey, I'm actually getting another call. Are you able to join or not? I can call you back later. What are we doing? We're taking it away. We're fear of lossing. So that way they be like the doctor and they're like, no, I'll be there. No, I'll be there. Yeah, save me a spot. No, save me a spot. That's it. Okay, so if they have questions, hey, look, I'm getting another call. Are you able to join or not? I really got to take this call. And if they say, yeah, but okay, great. Someone is going to confirm. I'll talk to you later. Bam. That's it. You just closed it, right? Ms. Diane, I love the thumbs up. All right, next. All right, so now to end all of this, I really hope that this helped. I really hope that with this, we were able to get some scripts, and it really just opened up how simple this really is. Because guess what? School is now in session. We're gonna learn. We're gonna keep learning. We're always learning, and you should never stop learning. But guess what? At the end of the school year, what do we have? We have a test. How do they check all of our knowledge? How do they check if we actually learn stuff? They give us a test at the end. Your test is coming. We're in the summer months right now, and we're learning and we're applying and we're collecting. So come winter time, the test is coming and every one of us is gonna be ready. But now I want you to notice something. In school, what happens is we're taught first and then we're given the test after. But in life, we're given the test first and then the lesson later. Have we noticed that? That in school, they teach you first and then they give you the test, but in life is so lovely to us, and she just gives us the test first and she's like, all right, now here's what you were supposed to learn from it, okay? Now, just understand one last thing. You cannot have a testimony without a test. And school is in session and your test is coming. So be prepared. And I just saw Mr. Thomas jump on. So Mr. Thomas, I'm gonna hand the call over to you. He's coming, he's coming.
Sorry about that, everybody. I was with my daughter. We're doing a YouTube channel. She had to interview she had to interview me for it, and it's like it just went on and on and on. But thank you all. And I'm gonna go back and watch this tonight. Everybody's telling my daughter Asia.
Thank you guys for letting my dad be on the interview call for me. If you guys are interested, it'll be up on my YouTube channel. Just search Asia Meng and it'll be up there. So thank you guys so much for letting me borrow my dad.
You're welcome.
So I called Miss Ismail earlier and let her know that I was going to be doing an interview with my daughter on her channel. So I thank you all, but I know you guys got some great information on prospecting and what to say. I'm going to go back and re-listen to it probably later on this evening. I've got my niece is in town with her family, and we just got finished cooking a big meal around here. They're in town for a few days. So I'm so grateful to be surrounded by so much love today, and we thank you all. And I know Miss Ismail has done a fantastic job. So needless to say, I know it's great, but I will look at it. I know because she's going to ask me until I look at it. Hey, I want to thank everybody on the call today. I see Miss Collins out there from Australia. I see Akiko out there out in Japan. I thank Mr. Payon. I thank you. I think I saw your name. Hey, folks, I just want to tell you something. Tomorrow morning, 9:00 a.m., we're going to have a brand new call. As you know, we're in July, and we got Monday Momentum with Miss Jocelyn Driscoll. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to send out a text message here just shortly for tomorrow morning. And then on Thursday meeting, we have Throwback Thursday with Mr. Dean Torelli. And then on Friday, we have Mr. Byron Nelson on Friday. So that's some of the speakers we got situated. And on Wednesday, as you know, Miss Natasha Ismail is doing Wednesdays with her dynamite stuff, and I'm looking forward to that. So there's two of the flyers there. And there's the Throwback Thursday and Follow-Up Friday team flyer. And we're so excited for this. And then my regular flyer for August, I haven't even sent that one out, but I'm going to be sending flyers out here this evening, tonight for tomorrow. There we go. His August Zoom call. The schedule stayed the same this month. Our product training with Ms. Ismail tonight, Monday through Friday at 9:00 p.m. We got our leadership call. And don't forget, on Tuesday and Thursday nights on this number, we have a business opportunity 1 through 10 at 6:00 p.m. on Tuesday, Thursday, and Ms. Ismail's is on Wednesday. And then on Friday at 6:00, happy hour was amazing. So that's not company regulated, so that's why it's not on the flyer. But we have every August Friday at 6:00 our happy hour. And then on Saturday, we have leadership. Oh, and by the way, on Friday night at the happy hour, we'd like to get all the production in. Anybody that came in the business, anybody that got promoted, anything like that, we want to highlight that person on Friday. So get it to myself or your upline or Mr. Bree Clemens, so we can identify with those leaders that got qualified and or got new people in the business. So with that said, I want to thank you so much. Mr. Bree Clemens, anything you want to say, or Mr. Natasha Ismail, anything you want to say before we close it out?
School is in session. Let's get to work.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
get to
only
work.
other
Like I
thing I
told
would
Ms.
say, what you were just saying about promotions and recognition, let's try to get those in by Thursday. Don't wait till the last minute, please.
Yes, that would be great. And I've already called Miss Ismail to let her know I was going to be late getting on the call because of my daughter's interview tonight. So she, it was funny. But normally, guys, like I say, I'm here. But like I said, there was something important to get done, family. And I've got my relatives in it from here, from Oregon. They're all here at the house tonight, too. So I want to thank you guys for being in there. But that's what we do this business for family. This is what we build for the next generation. This is what we build for, is help people see the future. You know, and it's amazing. In our interview, as she interviewed me with 21 questions, it's amazing some of the things she's learned through the years of me teaching, and how it's impacting her life right now, and how she was saying that on the call. That was it makes it all worthwhile. And you that have children understand what I mean. It's all worthwhile. Our fur balls, all worthwhile when you train them and they understand, and you see the blessings of what you instilled into them. So tonight is one of those nights I ask for forgiveness, because this is really important. And I tell you what, it was well worth it. But even though I wasn't in your spirit, I'll be here with you. I'm going to go back and look at the training, because I know it was dynamite. So God bless you all. We'll see you guys tomorrow morning, Ms. Giles and Driscoll, on Momentum Monday. And I'll be sending the flyers out probably this evening for the week. All right? Here's my niece. Come here, Amanda. Here's my niece. Come here. Here's my niece. Come here. There's my niece. Say hi, Amanda. Matter of fact, when we had the when we had a big hotel meeting here back when we had Donald Trump endorsing AC, and she was with me on that, and man, that was amazing. So we had the big cake and all that. But she's my niece from Oregon. Her and her family are here. Her two sons and daughter and her husband. Joey's a high patrol, right? Yeah, he's state trooper. Yeah, he's here too. So we've had some stories to talk about, some of the craziness happening around up in this part of the world. But you know what, folks? I'm here to tell you, it's all about family. It's all about family. You know, Mr. Dwight Williams, we talked about that. Here's one of my nephews. Come here. Here's one of my nephews. Say hello. Tell me your name.
I'm Jordan Winborn.
This is Jordan. And okay, wait a minute. Let's see if we go around here. There's the new addition to the family. There she is there.
Say hi. Say hi.
She's so shy.
Say hi.
She only came to me when I gave her ice cream. Boy, she wouldn't even, still to right now, she wouldn't even give me a hug. We shot that ice cream, boy. She broke that. She broke her neck to get that ice cream. But anyway, folks, I just want to share that with you. So every one of you deserve the best. That's what this business is about, to be able to spend time with the family, build the business with friends, but also let you know some of the blessings of the business. So I apologize for not being with you tonight, but I tell you what, ice cream is the best. I just want to say, just go build it. The sacrifice you pay now is a small price for your future. I'm going to say that one more time. The small sacrifice you pay today is going to be a big thing for your future. Trust me, because your kids and grandkids and your uncles and your nephews, my nephew came and said, see, that's around, says, man, I like it, because here again, this is what you do it for. So get busy in your business. You're not doing it for me, but you're doing it for your family, and you're doing it for your future. And you can have it all. Trust me. And it's called balance. 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 So get busy. Mr. Bree Clemens, thank you for so much you do in the back office and background. Ms. Ismail, thank you so much for what you do. Some of you leaders on here are just doing a fantastic job. Just keep building it. Don't let nobody take this away from you. Be appreciative of what you got. Take advantage of the opportunity while we have it, and get busy. Talk to everybody, because this is what it's all about. This is what it's all about. So every day I got my whole look. This is what it's all about. A house full of love. Mwah. Love you guys. See you guys tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock a.m. Pacific Coast time. God bless.